Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing MPQ, Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on the video. It's a big day this week, actually. We got the brand new release of Sabretooth finally in MPQ after all this time. Fans have requested him for a really long time, and he looks to be pretty good. It's definitely a fun character on the 4-star level. So we're going to get into some action on his shield training, along with a couple of required characters, and check out his new abilities. We'll do a review of his ability set here in a little bit. I think what we'll do, though, we're going to start in the Crash of the Titans and Deadpool's Daily is probably a better place to start in this video, and then we'll get over to Victor Creed in a little bit. Strange Sights is up and running, holding on to a top 20 place so far in that. We'll see how that goes. Let me know how it's going for you guys. And Deadpool versus MPQ starts up as soon as that is over. That's kind of a fun one, but can be difficult. And it's two 48-hour subs instead of a daily 24-hour sub event each day. So it's kind of unique for sure. And let's look at the versus side of things. Blind Justice featuring 3-star Daredevil's open. That's pretty fun. The stun on his blue ability can help quite a bit. His purple does damage plus removes enemies' special tiles, so that he can work out pretty well against all those Kitty and Rocket and Groot teams out there, depending on how things go for you. Playing clearance level 9, I'm in a top 10 position so far. Hope to get into a top 5 because Sabretooth covers are available in that placement. Good luck on that one. And Strange Days ended for me last night, for most people yesterday, and got second place out of 500 in clearance level 9 for some pretty good rewards. So let's get back into the story mode. We'll clear out the Crash of the Titans here. Check my settings. Crash of the Titans is against the 5-star Gladiator Thor. Level 270 though, so that's not a full champion level, but he could be pretty tough. And we get to take him on with the main event Hulk. I really enjoy main event Hulk, probably more than most people, but he was technically kind of rated low when he came out, and I think most people have come around to say that he can be pretty good. Let's take a look at his spec layout. I normally like playing his yellow at cover level 5. It does pretty good team damage, earns a lot of AP from those 5 countdown tiles, and even gives burst health back to Hulk. I'm going to run it at level 3 in his yellow because I think his green passive at level 5 is going to be best for this matchup against Thor. Main event Hulk is going to do 2 pairs of tile swaps at the beginning of each turn, and that could cause a lot more chaos and more free matches for me than when you're against a whole team where the team damage would matter more. And of course, if we get purple, it's all over anyway. Okay, let's hit it. We'll take it on with no boost or anything. And of course, enemy Thor is grand entrance. Oh man, I should have had the game effect on. You know what we're going to do? We're going to fail out and start this over. We'll take a little bit of damage because of that, but I like this grand entrance animation, and we'll just jump back into it. We only lost a couple thousand in health. This main event Hulk is a huge health character. Here we go. Sweet. Yep, that worked pretty well. Alright, so we certainly need to keep Gladiator Thor away from red and green, and don't fall for thinking yellow is not a big deal. If he gets his yellow going with the repeater that creates a lot of projectiles, it could make this match take forever because his projectiles are pretty strong against us. Rolling really good so far. We've got about double his health already, and look at this cascade action. I really want to try to win with a Gamma Power Bomb, but yeah, we're already in trouble because it does 11,300 damage ahead of the 5 critical tiles that are placed on the board. And I only say we're in trouble because it's going to knock Thor out as soon as we play it, regardless of the critical tile action as they hit the board. So, not a real problem. But you see those tile swaps really can line up some good matches for you. Sometimes they misalign a match that you had been hoping for. And, you know, it's back and forth. I think people remember the times where Hulk's swaps move away good matches more often than it helps you. But I guarantee it's about 50-50 probably. Sometimes he really helps get some really good things lined up. More than not, I think. Kind of like a thing where people play roulette and they think green comes up more often than other colors. It doesn't. You just remember the times where green caused you to lose your other bets, I think. We got our purple at 13. Can we get one more AP here? Let's try to play our yellow quick before we win it. Maybe. We're doing pretty good about keeping Thor away from red and yellow, but he's getting up there in green. Got a purple match at the bottom. That would seal the deal. Let's just get this green. 7 red, that's dangerous. Cool, you see that swap happen for us? That was very good. We got a couple of extra matches in. Let's play The Crowd Goes Wild. 4 3-turn countdown tiles. They're fortified, and they each do damage to the enemy team. Gives Hulk a burst of 907 health, or gain 2 random AP. Each one of these countdowns can do that. This can be a really big way to turn the tide in a match when you play Hulk's yellow. Let's get our purple qualified by taking that red out. Here we go. Boost health, damage, and our AP jumped up a little bit. Very good. Let's let that go one more time, and then we'll try to take Thor out on the next turn. Oh, did you see a couple of those countdowns match each other? That's not fun. Alright, we got so much AP back from that tile swaps plus his countdowns. We could almost play as yellow again, but let's end it with Gamma Power Bomb. This is so much fun. Huge damage plus 5 critical tiles on the board. Watch this. Yeah, that would have done so much more damage from those crits. And if you play main event Hulk with 5-star characters that have a bunch of match damage already, that it can be such a huge knockout. We get the legendary token. Excellent. Alright, I'll play the rest of those later. Let's go to the shield training. And look at this team we have to fight against. It's a really well-designed team to show the benefits of having a leveled up Sabretooth. I think, anyway. We're going to go in. I haven't played this yet. So we've got the system available version of Sabretooth. He's not on my roster. He's just given to everybody to play. I have a endgame Thanos at 270. Let me play mine at 188. And I have a pretty decent leveled Goddess of Thunder 4-star Thor. Let's also switch to the 270 instead, so we're not doing too much overkill, and we can focus on Sabretooth abilities quite a bit. Look at the info screen here. So they run him at 355 in this matchup, and I think that makes pretty good sense. I don't know how I would spec him out. I've reviewed his abilities quite a bit. I'm thinking there's a lot of times where I'd run him at 535, but probably in this matchup against Rocket and Groot and even Patch Wolverine, you might think 355 is better than 535. But his Tooth and Nail, His red ability is seemingly quite awesome. Let's start there, actually. So Tooth and Nail's a power cost of only 6. That's so cheap. Lost to Animal Bloodlust, Creed slashes 4 times for 1903 damage each time, ignoring friendly strike tiles, so they don't add to this damage that hits for multiple shots. But continuing, even if he downs the target. It's a little bit similar to how Valkyrie's red works, but hers is really expensive. His is cheap. This looks like a lot of fun, and we'll try to get that played. I'm pretty sure we will absolutely get that in. Happy Birthday Runt. This is kind of a funny ability if you know his backstory with Wolverine a little bit. Sabretooth is a deadly assassin who never misses. A special occasion. Creates 3 Strength 1 enemy strike tiles. Then he does 1,034 damage per enemy strike tile on the board. So you get about 3,000 plus damage when you play this up front. That's fine for a cost of 7 AP, but that's the kicker. If the enemy has more strike tiles on the board than what you're creating here, it's going to do 1,034 for each one. Rocket and Groot starts with 6 or 7, and if you get to play this early, this could be a huge damaging ability, and it cuts off at a limit of enemy strike tiles of 9. Looks cool. Okay, You Should Have Run. This is his passive ability, costs nothing to have this go off. If you match an enemy strike tile, which we are certain to do, Sabretooth pounces from the shadows. He destroys a random 3x3 block of tiles and deals 540 damage. Now that damage scales up quite a bit at cover level 5 to 2439. So that's the thing where are you gonna spec him at level 3 in green or 5? If you're playing an enemy team that doesn't start out with strike tiles or doesn't even produce them, there's no reason to have this up real high. Unless you really feel you're going to get a lot of use out of Sabretooth's black in the first place, and then his green will do big damage every time you match an enemy strike. Okay, that sounds fine. We're going to do smaller damage, but really be going for those strike tiles. So a 3x3 block of the board is a pretty big area. I thought that was going to be probably a 2x2 when I first started to read up on that. Alright, let's get into the action and check it out. I haven't even seen his animations yet. Should be fun. Rocket and Groot starts out with strike tiles on the board. And there we go. None of them are immediately matchable. This must be a lower level Rocket and Groot. He didn't create as many as usual. But we're going to let the enemy team fire Berserker Rage. Let's take on... Now, Iron Fist can create strike tiles. Let's take out Rocket and Groot first, because they can't create any more strike tiles than what they start with. We have a red match down here on the left. We're going to qualify for Sabretooth's green passive right now. Oh, that's cool. That's really pretty cool. Now, the unfortunate thing is it did destroy an enemy strike tile already, so we lost the ability to match more of those so far. I really want to try to match black or get a good run on black and let them get green. If they get green, they'll fire a Berserker Rage from Patch Wolverine, and that'll give us a bunch of strike tiles for us, but also against us, meaning we'll get a lot more out of Sabretooth's abilities, I think. Here's another strike tile from Iron Fist, and the cool thing that I've heard is if you match a fortified strike tile, it only removes the fortification. The strike tile stays, of course, but it still qualifies for Sabretooth's passive. So you can match it again. Things go well. We're getting 6 black. Cool. And there's our 7th black on that line break. This should work out pretty well. Oh no, they played Don't Push That Button instead of Berserker Rage. Well, here's what we should do. First of all, I'll just stun Rocket and Groot so they don't have little Groot out there making moves for them. Let's go ahead with Tooth and Nail for this 4 times damage. Wow, nice. 7,600 damage right away. And then Happy Birthday Runt for enemy strike tiles. Alright, probably shouldn't have stunned him if we were going to take him out. I didn't add that up all the way to know that it would. I should let them get blue also. Did you see what happened there? My passive from 4-star Thanos kicked in. If they have too many enemy special tiles on the board, he will remove one and add green to the board. Yep, that's going to happen quite a bit. So let's try to get a couple of these matched. Here's one. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. Here we go. That hurt. Should have tried to have somebody else take that damage. Oh, Thanos, you messed up my extra move. Sure. Yeah, we're getting Sabretooth injured quite a bit. We're going to need to keep him a little safer than this. We would have had 2 strike tiles in 1 match. Now we're down to 1. And I've heard if you match 2 strike tiles at once, Sabretooth qualifies twice for his passive. So, let's go ahead with Happy Birthday again. Couple of strike tiles. Again, here's one. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun to play him like this. Thanos keeps doing me a little bit of a disservice, but by taking away some of the strike tiles I want to match. That's okay. Let's just win this here pretty quickly. Here's Tooth and Nail. We're going to take out Iron Fist with it, and the damage will continue on to Wolverine. That's awesome. Like it. Alright. Strike tile. Oh, he matched 2 of his own enemy strikes. Are you serious? Let's go ahead and play Thanos' Mad Titan's Mercy. Technically, if you don't have Sabretooth on your team, you want to play this to on purpose destroy enemy special tiles. I want to play it now just to shuffle the board. It'll destroy half of the tiles on the whole board. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And you'd get a bunch of extra damage for the enemy specials that you destroy. Give him a green match here. Nope. I have to take that match 4. Gotcha. Alright, this is looking pretty fun. So we have enough black again. Cool. Let's do this green. See that extra damage that adds up? He's got 9 red. If he gets 12, he can hit us with a really big... We almost got him. He's trying to heal each turn. It'd be so cool to take him out with a Sabretooth ability. Let's see if we get lucky enough here. I think we're going to do it. And Tooth and Nail once again for the victory. Hey, that was pretty cool. Okay, I think that worked out really well. Let's been rolling a little bit in that PvP. Let's take on this team once again, and I'm going to go ahead and play my big, the System 270 Thanos, which is bigger than mine, and I really don't see much benefit of playing my own Thor. Let's go ahead and take her back. Let's play Sabretooth again. I'm going to boost 1 black AP since it's a cost of Since it's a cost of 7, boosting 1 will help you play that sooner, and that's going to be good. Alright, so Rocket and Groot placed a few strike tiles. This is great. Starting off with a enemy strike match. Wow. So then, alright, what do we do here? Is a match 4 in white. Let's take that. Maybe we'll get a cool drop with the tiles. Not bad. Another strike tile matched away. Put as many strikes as you want up there against us. And now they have 3 enemy strike tiles. We can play Happy Birthday, so we'll get about 6,000 damage here. 6,200. Cool. I like that. Look at this. There's 2 strikes down in this black match. And one's fortified, so it's going to stay there afterward. But we should get 2 hits of Sabretooth's passive ability. Yeah, that's great. Fun anyway. We're doing pretty good on getting a lot of those strikes matched up, lined up. Almost have Rocket and Groot taken out. So let's look here. Tooth and Nail doesn't add to any of my strikes. 1903 damage is perfect to take him out. Let's do this first. Let's hit Fist with the 5170 shot back to Rocket. Man, that is pretty fun. I gotta give you credit there. How do we get more of these strikes matched away? Probably just do the match 3 this way. Ah, they keep matching away their own strike tiles. There's a Berserker Rage. Oh, that's a lot of strikes. Problem is they're going to be doing a lot of damage to me as well. So let's move over and try to get red. Nice that Thor tanks red over Sabretooth. Look at that. Yeah, that's working really well. That's so cool. So, let's try to end it this way. Tooth and Nail on Iron Fist, which will continue on to Wolverine. I think we're going to win. Oh man, that was great. Yep, Sabretooth is going to be pretty fun, guys. Make sure you try as hard as you can to go for his covers on the 4-star level. Fun. I don't know how great he's going to be against teams that don't really make strike tiles. That means you'll have to rely heavily on the ones that he produces with his black ability, and that's fine, of course, but they're not going to be all over the place like that shield training has them for you, pretty much. Okay, well, it's time to do our tokens. I've got a bunch saved up over the last couple of days, and then I think we'll get into the shield training for a little bit of PvP action. Let's go. Yeah, I still have a bunch of Webbed Wonder tokens that I let expire all the way out of the vault. I usually try not to let that happen. 3-star Thor. Because when that happens, this behaves more like a store than the limited item vault. Meaning if it was an 80 item vault that's up and running, then as you remove items from token draws, your chances at the remaining items are a little bit better per draw. Now, when it's expired, it's basically just 1 out of 80 every single time because you're not pulling out of a limited supply. Does that make sense? The one good thing is, man, we're hitting 3 stars well, is if there's a legendary token, you have a 1 in 80 shot at getting that every time, as opposed to if you pull it from the vault, then you can't get it again. unless you have reset the vault for spending hero points. I don't like to do that too often. It doesn't seem worth it to me. But we're getting great run on 3 stars. There's Star-Lord. Spidey. Wow. Well, maybe I'm way off and should let the vaults expire more often. This might just be a strange occurrence, unrelated to whether it was a vault or not. Okay, clean that up pretty well. Doing great. We're back around to a new taco vault run, and we're back to the old characters of Black Panther, Magneto, Storm, Luke Cage, and Rocket and Groot. So I don't think I'm going to pull my tokens here, even though we wiped out the Taco Sweet Vault, the Savory. I'm going to let that build up. Although it would be fun to pull here. Main Event Hulk and Carol are great 4 stars within that group. Wand of Watum, we could hit 5 command points or a couple of 3 stars, potentially. Got an elite token. Okay, we'll use that back at the other side. And we have the Orb of Agamotto. And I'll do the Book of the Vishanti tonight during PvE. So we finished Main Event Hulk. Looks like Moon Knight is the next essential character, so work on leveling him up if you need to do that to beat the next Crash of the Titans. I can't remember who he's normally against. Let me know in the comments if you guys remember. It'll be obvious once you remind me. Strange Days, I didn't pull any of these tokens. Can we run hot again in a post-event vault or store? Sure, starting off good. 4 star. 4-star Wasp, and she is boosted in the current week. Lots of fun to play Wasp, and look at that, we got a bonus hero, 4-star. That's so good. I'm trying to make a quick rush on Shuri. I need 1 more Shuri to save a cover that I have in jeopardy on my Vine for 5-star Thor. I've been over that a couple times in previous videos. Made a mistake, boils down to. Okay, well, we have 2 tokens to Blind Justice. We'll wait on those. Strange Sights with 9 tokens. When it's a new release, it's a store like this where it's not a vault. And that's fine, I guess, because bonus heroes can be available in a store, but not in a vault. And you get 8 times odds on the 4-star Thanos. If you qualify for a 4-star, it's 8 times odd. It's not 8 times on any draw, just so you know that. Kind of feels a little misleading, but hey, we also could get Sabretooth from this list. Or from this availability. 3-star Loki. And we're running super good on the 3 stars Iron Fist. Another Star-Lord. Strange Sights is pretty good for total number of tokens you earn. And we round out with 2 stars. Okay. Heading back, we're up to 43 latest legends with today's Crash win. 15 heroics, 13 elites. Might get 3 more gold from these 13 elites. We'll see. There's 1. Another Loki. Oh, and a bonus. I think that's it for my bonuses. I need to switch Doc Ock out. Let me see. Yeah, let me put it on to... I think Bullseye. Sorry for the stop here, but I try to manage my bonus heroes pretty closely sometimes. Let's see, Bullseye is right there, and then I can go to favorites as a shortcut to take Doc Off out. Thanks for waiting on that. Back to the 10 elite tokens. Second gold from this group, and look at that. I'm telling you, if you don't make your changes when you think about it, you could regret it. And there we go. We just got a 3-star bonus hero, and it's Bullseye. Changed it just in time from Doc Ock. It's not a big deal, but I think I have enough covers on 3-star Ock to hit a legendary token, and now I might as well run bonuses on other characters that need to get toward a legendary token. There's the third one, and it's Daredevil. Cool. It's about a little over a week until 5-star God Emperor Doom moves out of latest Legends. A week from Monday morning. So, if you need to get more covers on him, work hard and get those draws for the latest Legends to do that. Hey, with 15 heroics, we have a chance at getting a 4-star here. They're 1 in 16 odds. So you'd think it'd be close to having that opportunity. Let's see. We ran so good on 3-stars. I don't know if we're going to do that great in the heroics here, as if things balance out or not. 3-star Hood. Does your luck balance out between all of your token draws throughout the areas of the game? Feels like it to me, but I doubt it. Another 3. Hulk. And Beast. We're still rolling pretty good. Real good. Dakin. I think I'm settled on Dakin as being the main pronunciation. If it's Dakin, that's fine. Last heroic. 2-star, but we'll do the daily draw. Could it be gold? It is a 3-star. Worth it for the 100 hero points, and we get Colossus. Alright, very good. So we're not going to pull any latest Legends. I'm saving those up for when Doom moves out, and I might keep waiting until Carol rotates out, and that's at least probably another 6 weeks. So, man, we'll see. I might not be able to wait. We'll just say, we'll see about that later. But we have a lot of... Oh, man, I took too long, and I lost, I think, a 3-star cover. I knew it was going to be close. Let's have a look. I have more 3-stars that are probably running out on time. Nope, I think I lost a Blade cover sold for ISO. That's such a rip. Oh, it was so close, too. I took too long talking. Alright, well, let's do this. 1-stars are gone. 2-stars. Not much going on, but I like to get those command points. Three-star Hawkeye cover, cool. I guess that's the other reason I like to do 2-stars before the 3s, because we can get some cool stuff to level up from. How do we do on 3-stars today? 38 3-star covers over the last 3 or so days, 3 or 4 days, and all those tokens. Awesome. Hawkeye. We are right about, or just made it to another shield rank. And it's going to pay a whole lot of ISO 8 for making that. And this is the point where I really am way ahead on ISO for real. I don't think I can spend it fast enough now. We are going to level up a 4-star today with a couple of covers. Maybe you can guess who it is. A lot of levels on Beast. Gee. Okay. I'll take it. Save it on Hulk. We just can't get his black, it seems like. That's fine. We could champion a 3-star today. I think we'll do that. Well, as soon as the 3s are done, we'll champ a 3. And then we'll end up with leveling a 4-star. A lot of Daredevil because he's been featured in rewards from events also. Bullseye. Well, he does get the legendary. So... I guess I can change my bonus hero again later. Angel rewards a Jean Grey at the next level. Let's see if Doc Ock is where I thought he was. Oh, he still needs one. Okay. I'll let that come naturally. That'll just be random, and I'll select a different bonus hero that's further away from a legendary token. Iron Fist. Spidey. Maxed out at level 266. Oh man, great. Deadpool starting over for the third time. Same with Thor, pretty low yet. Doctor Strange. Magneto. Alright, so that's it for the 3 stars. We have 4 stars to do, but I gotta do this stuff while we're fresh, or I can't stand wasting covers like I had that mistake a little bit ago. And here's what we're gonna do. I could buy a roster slot. Yeah, let's do it. I was going to sell a 3-star because I've got duplicate 3 stars catching up to the point where it's okay to sell them. But let's just get a roster slot. 1,000 hero points. 225 roster slots. And let's go down to the bottom here. We need to recruit Star-Lord and Blade. We'll start with Star-Lord. He's got the soonest to expire covers. We'll have to do it from the other screen. I kind of wish that didn't happen like that. But they try. Okay. Let's see how far we can get this duplicate built up. Sorry, wrong button. Okay. Not a bad start on him, and I'll need to work on Blade real soon. Let's champion a 3-star. Duplicate, that's been kind of waiting. And that's going to be Falcon. He's at 553 plus 6 saved covers, 120,000 just about. Plus 7,500 ISO to promote to champion. Another LT plus some more rewards. Great. And let's see, I might just leave him at 553. You can make a good case for increasing purple and reducing yellow or blue. I like his blue quite a bit to remove enemy special tiles, including countdowns. Nice. Okay, well that's been taken care of and used up some of my excess ISO 8. Let's go to our 4 stars. We have 9 4 stars. That's excellent. We have our Thanos covers from recent rewards. Let's add up his green to level 3. Does a bunch more damage. Still destroys half the board at 32 tiles. And yeah, that can do quite a bit of destruction of enemy special tiles. And Vicious Determination. This is a pretty powerful ability once he is championed. Some people in my alliance already have him championed up. He's boosted this week, and if you request his support, his black ability should come across, and it's a pretty big damaging ability to request on team-ups from your alliance. So think about that. Let's see. So he deals 2,000 damage to the target, and then if the enemy team has heroes on it, 1,074 to all of them. So the target's going to get hit for over 3,000. That's pretty cool. But we can level him up even more when we're done with this. Let's do our X23 covers we got from PvP last night. 7 command points. I know this is taking a long time, guys. We got our Shuri bonus hero. Oh man, it's so great. We need one more Shuri quickly to get that Okoye cover, and that'll essentially save me a Thor cover that's in my rewards queue. Kinda. It's not the end of the world, but I'd love to be able to add a Okoye level, her level at the same time as Thor. Wasp moves up to 328. X-Force Wolverine, 327. Kate Bishop was for my daily resupply a couple of days ago. Very good. And Howard the Duck. I still haven't added this cover in from Webbed Wonder event a couple days ago. And he goes to 282. Still not quite at 14,000 health. And here's a quick look at the 5 stars. Wow, what's with all that Doctor Strange? Well, did you see the notice in the game that 4-star Mordo was updated with his champion rewards? His champion levels now give Doctor Strange at Mordo's level 280, 300, 320, 340, 350, and 360. I think that's right. So my Mordo was level 320 or more, I think 330 something. So hey, we got 3 Doctor Strange covers from that. So great. Let's add them in. 5,000 ISO, 25 command points for free, and 250 hero points. That's excellent. He's finally getting close to 37,000 health, and he's the lowest health 5-star character, so anything you can add to him, all the better. Sweet. That does a lot for your experience too, by adding in 5-star covers. Alright, did pretty good. Last thing we needed to do, and I can't believe I didn't forget. Sometimes I name stuff we're going to do in a video and then I just forget it before the end. But we added 2 covers to Thanos, and we can level him up right now. Let me take a quick note here. So we can go from 188 to 229. Perfect. He needs to get to a level 209 to get all the way through shield training to qualify for your free cover for Sabretooth. So I've made it by getting to 11 covers. It takes 10 covers to get to level 209. Let's add this in, and now he's going to be a little more powerful. Let's see what that changed. 2189 to the target and 1167 to enemy heroes as an oxymoron, and 555 damage for each enemy special tile to a max of 3321. Alright, that's going to be pretty good. We'll take him into a fight in shield training. If we can find a team that has Rocket and Groot and Kitty on it for all the enemy special tiles that they start with. Let's see how well he's going to do. Well, this doesn't have Kitty on it, but it sure does have Rocket and Groot. Let's go ahead and try this one first and see. So we've got Thanos over there. He's a little bit injured, but we'll play him with a couple of 5 stars that'll keep him protected a little bit. We're with he's got a green ability that destroys half the board. What would be a 5-star that could work well with that ability if we get that going? Daredevil's green would, but that would cost green in the first place, so that might not be too efficient. Let me think. I'm not seeing a really special use for that green with our 5 stars outside of maybe Captain Marvel's strike tiles being destroyed as well will earn us yellow AP, and she earns green automatically for Thanos. Let's give that a try. She needs to take a health pack, so she'll be our red yellow. He will be black green, so we need a blue and purple user. Let's go with Doctor Strange that we just leveled up for blue. His purple might be kind of hard to get much out of it, but we'll give it a shot. We'll boost that up for getting a head start on green and black, and red and yellow for Carol. Probably should boost blue for Doctor Strange, but we'll get over it. In fact, let's bring this Namor team up. It could work out to give us a bunch of blue. And let's go. So here's the thing. They're starting with a bunch of enemy strike tiles, and Thanos is going to remove one at the beginning of each turn, but that's not it. He actually let's read his description a little bit better. He actually adds a bunch of green to the board when he does that. So his blue Inescapable Destiny, at the start of the turn, if there's 4 more enemy strike, attack, or protect tiles on the board, remove 1 of them and convert 3 basic tiles to green. That could add up to a whole bunch of matches for free. Extra move will start hitting Thor. I kind of want to leave some strikes on the board a little bit if we can. We'll see. I don't want to take any unnecessary risks though. So here we go. Inescapable Destiny. Oh yeah, that's cool. There's 2 different match 4s, and again, I'm gonna just ruin them to try to get the most out of the fun we're doing here. Let's move over to Okoye and do just this ill-advised match. Removed 1, added green. We haven't gotten a lot of free green matches, but I think that's going to happen here. Surprisingly, so many of these strike tiles are matchable easily. Let's try to ruin that. Not what you want to do normally. Alright, so Thanos already removed so many enemy strike tiles that he isn't going to continue with his blue passive until they add more. They aren't going to match purple. And our red repeater is very susceptible. I'm going to go ahead and match that myself so they don't take it. If we let them get a bunch of blue, Rocket and Groot is going to add attack tiles to the board. Let's go ahead and play Thor's green here in a second. Man, I hate to be matching away all these strikes. Normally, I love to be matching away a lot of strikes, right? Purple, black, yellow. Okay, so this is going to hurt. Oh man, don't take him out. Don't take Rocket and Groot out. Leave him low. Okay, cool. Now I think we're in good shape. We can't let them get any white because Okoye is going to add to that damage from Rocket and Groot's repeater tile. Maybe we should get blue and stun Okoye here. Yeah, we better get white with the red on the drop. Oh man. Destroyed his repeater anyway. So I think you guys get the idea. I better just try to win before we lose to Thor's green. So here is what we're going to do. The full enemy team is our heroes. And let's go ahead and play. Man. Well, is it time? Let's wait. Let's wait and see if we can get a couple more strike times from Mean Right Hook on a 2-turn repeater. And let's go ahead and stun Thor with Doctor Strange's blue and take some of that green away so we're in a little less danger. Okay. Now that he's stunned, one more turn, we'll get damage from Carol's repeater. Then we can play our own green ability. Mean Right Hook, damage. Oh, this is pretty much perfect, I think. Let's hit Okoye with Vicious Determination. Again, it's only 2189 damage to the target, but then she'll get hit again with 1167 since she's a hero. Plus the other 2 will take that damage. This will knock out Rocket and Groot. Cool, that's nice and efficient. Alright, Thor is stunned, but we're going to play Mad Titan's Mercy. Basically, this is the snap ability. If he happens to destroy any of Carol's strike tiles, we should get some free yellow AP from that, and I really hope he doesn't hit Crimson Band. Should we wait one more turn? Oh, I'm probably overdoing it, but yeah, let's wait one more turn, just for fun here. Get that extra damage from Strange so we don't lose it. And here we go. Let's play Mad Titan's Mercy. Half the board will be destroyed. Let's see if we get yellow AP and enough damage to take Thor close to being out. Yeah, I really thought we were going to get a lot more Cascade action out of that. It didn't work out. However, it did work in a way because we have an extra move after doing that, and this will definitely take out Thor. Worth it. Pretty cool. Okay. So now we just want to work on Okoye. Let's do Got Your 6 on Dr. Strange. Send him airborne. He'll hit Okoye with damage when he comes back down from airborne. And that way we don't miss out on the damage from Carol's repeater. And here comes Dr. Strange for the win. Cool, that team's kind of fun. I think we did pretty good with 4-star Thanos, and I'm telling you, people are talking about Sabretooth being an anti-Kitty and Rocket and Groot character. I think that is going to be the case. He will do great against them, at least at the beginning of the match. But I do think that this version of 4-star Thanos is going to be even better against Rocket and Groot and Kitty or Gritty teams over the long run. I think we'll take another, let's see, how are we doing on time? Just, I'm doing okay. Probably one more match, maybe 2 here. Looking for some interesting teams. Those are pretty interesting. I might save those for a bit. I have an idea. If we can knock Daredevil down to the point where he creates a strike tile every turn, we could also get Thanos to be removing that from the board and adding green to the board every couple turns. In that case, I think it'd be fun to play a character that has kind of a fun green ability, like Star-Lord could be one of those cases. Maybe Cable would be better. Yeah, let's play Star-Lord for fun. You don't see him a lot. So, we'll play Thanos maybe just for his black in this case. Star-Lord is yellow, purple, green. So we need a blue and red. Sure, why not? I've been playing Surfer a little bit since we champed him. He's a blue and red, and also maybe a better black than Thanos is at these lower levels. Whoops, I wanted to add in here. I'm boosting AP a lot. Guys, I used to not really want to do it, but now that I'm quite a ways ahead on ISO 8, there's no reason not to. When you guys play, I would suggest not spending a lot of ISO on boosts unless you really feel as though you can afford it. Work on leveling your characters primarily. Enemy team does not have a blue ability, so I don't need to rush and get blue out of the way from them, I think. I'm going to target Daredevil first, and we're going to try to knock him down to the point where he's creating a strike tile every turn or so from his passive. It's a lot of blue, but they shouldn't take it. Cool. Oh, I need to be careful because with Old Man Logan on their team, if they play abilities, he's going to create a lot of strike tiles. And again, Thanos will help me in that situation, but I just need to be very ready for that. Yeah, I don't want him to get any more black. Those would be strike tiles that are hard to deal with. So... this is a pretty uneventful board so far. Nope, did no black match, didn't I? Nice, they didn't take it there, so I'll take that. Yellow's bad also. I don't want Kitty producing a lot of protect tiles. Let's go ahead with Cosmic Beam, damage plus charge tiles. Okay. Purple's especially bad for... oh, match 4 two different ways. Purple's especially bad for Daredevil to get against me. Stun plus stealing my special tiles. They have black, so they're going to play... yeah, they're going to play... right now, Old Man Logan's black ability, which ends their turn, which means I basically get 2 turns in a row. Some of those strikes will be on these black tiles to be matched away, so I'm going to try to leave that lined up. Yep. Kitty's going to try to increase their strength every turn, so I really better get on it here. There we go. Thanos did a great job making those matches happen automatically. Cool. Yeah, this is fun. Alright, so they have 7 green. I can't let Daredevil get 11 green. He's really injured. He'll create a strike tile every turn. Thanos will remove 1, add green. Alright, I like it. So here's what we need to do though. That's probably enough because Kitty's going to keep improving their strength quite a bit, and we have Daredevil at just about 9,800 health. This is what I've been looking forward to. Let's play... what do we want? We want to play Surfer's Blue on blue to create blue charge tile. Maybe I should have played it on green, but we'll see. Now I want to play something bad, which actually steals enemy special tiles. Check it out. 4 of them. And I want those on my team big time. Let's hit Kitty now that we have all those strike tiles with the big shot. 16,000. That's pretty good. Let's go for a bit of both from Star-Lord. It'll do enough damage to take Daredevil out in the background because of those strike tiles. Plus the charge tiles should all fall to the bottom. We could get free matches from that. Oh, there's an extra move in the middle, but that's okay. Nope, not quite. Look at that. Perfect. Okay. Kitty's getting to the point where she's critically injured. She's going to try to take out my special tiles. Let's play Silver Singularity right there by all of those charged blue tiles and green. They have no reason to match away the green. Oh man, I put it in the wrong spot for that match 4 in purple, didn't I? Yep. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this critical tile up and match that to a charged purple for huge damage. 20,000. I have to thank Kitty for letting me steal those buffed strike tiles. Red, yellow, and blue. And it's a win. Wow, that team was really pretty good. And I think our plan worked quite well on letting Daredevil create those strike tiles in the first place to get ahead on green and other things. Okay guys, well I think I'm going to end it there. We could play a lot more, but let me know what characters you'd like to see played in the Shield Simulator. If I missed some, I will catch up on your requests and get them into the next time we play in the simulator here. We're going to make a rush for 2,000 pretty soon. We're at 1,200 plus. and maybe in 2 more videos we will be able to make it to the point where we get down to the end and get that green cover for Ronin Hawkeye. Looking forward to that quite a bit. Thanks so much for watching. It's been a lot of fun. Have a lot of fun with Sabretooth in his shield training, and great luck on getting his cover from that if you can get that far, and from other areas of the game for rewards very soon. Thanks so much for watching. Hit up MPQ Mastery on YouTube and our friends on Twitch. Please like and follow, and we'll see you next time.